What's good? What's good? Hit that like button when y'all walk in. Hit the like button, say what up. Let's get this cracking. Hit the like button when you walk in. Hit that like button when you walk in. Let's get this thing popping. If you ready, I'm ready. If you ready, I'm ready. Hit that like button when you walk in, and we just gonna get it in. It's Laker talk, y'all. Give me that energy. Some people like Red Bull. Some people like 5 hour energy drink. I like some likes. Get the lights up, I get the energy. Right now, I'm a little sluggish. I'm a little sluggish. Okay, I see the lights going up. I'm feeling a little more energy. I'm feeling more energy. Okay, a little more energized. Okay, my man Daniel's in the building. Muddy Bags in the building. Sean Ayala in the building. Cap is back in the building. I'm feeling a little more energy. You guys, y'all working, man. I appreciate that, man. Y'all ain't been showing me nothing but love, man. Y'all ain't been showing me nothing but love, man. I'm thankful for all you guys, man. RJ Quick, Otto Porter Jr. Okay, y'all getting me energized, getting a little more stronger. Trey Dorsey, what's good, bro? Like I said, some people need 5 hour energy. Some people need Red Bull. I need some likes to get it up. Jawhead, what's good? I need some likes to get me up a little stronger. Oh, man, y'all heard that? I told you I ain't bullshitting. Likes getting me up. Sean Ayala said, "Bring Howard back for the bench." Trey Bond, what happened? I last night I gave you out. Danley. Okay, now my name's Kareem too. Oh, okay. Jawhead, come on, we both Kareems. You know how we do the Kareems, man. Kareem, a Laker fan, you already know what that is. He said, Ariza, JJ, and Danny Green. I want to get into that. I want to get into that. JJ Redick is washed up. See, people think just one side. You got to be decent on the other side. See, some people. I'm saying. I'm hearing a lot of people say, "Oh, we get this person, that person." Some people just washed up, can't do anything. Those you don't want JJ Redick right now a part of no rotation. JJ Redick is washed up. He couldn't get off the bench with the Mavericks, and the Mavericks needed some shooting. Y'all had to look at that. See, some people just keep looking at, oh, his pad, or he could shoot. I don't care how old he is, he could shoot. But it's not like that. Because what's the sense of, okay, you spreading the floor, the Lakers going to score regardless. So that's what I'm trying to tell people. The Lakers going to score regardless. And we got to have a lob threat at center. Absolutely. We got to have a lob threat at center. That's what hurt us not last year, but that's what hurt us. What you think of Victor Oladipo at the 2? I've been telling y'all that. Like, it depends how the free agency shakes up. Victor Oladipo will be a Laker. Like I'm telling you guys, we have 17 people in the building, only got 13 likes. The likes get me more energized. The likes get me more energized. So, I ain't fully 100% healthy right now. Carmelo will be deadly off the bench. Yes, you're right, Jawhead. Oh, my boy Chosen One. What's good, bro? Well, I think of the undrafted pick guys, I'm be honest, I'm thinking nothing of them. See, that's what we can't think of, because them guys ain't gonna see the floor. And I don't see no real potential in them as a future guys that's NBA. I don't see it. I'm not saying they not, but I'm thinking about the guys. I'm not even thinking about them guys. They ain't get drafted. And not only that, I don't see nothing in them guys. And the Lakers don't see nothing. Daniel Cruz was good. Daniel Cruz was good. Stanley said, no, don't want Oladipo. I think he's gonna. It always like he gonna get you a solid year. I think this year here he's gonna probably have his most healthiest year, and I would be scared of Oladipo if he would trick somebody. Let's say if he went to Miami, how he went to. Let's say if he played all season with Houston and went to Miami and played, and then somebody give him a 3 or 4 year deal. That's tricky. Oladipo on a 1 year deal, I'm taking that. This is Otto Porter. Yes. That's why I'm about to get. I'm warming up. As them lights come in, I'm getting a little stronger. Ted, my boy Ted, was good. Melo coming? I think so. The only way, I think the only stumbling block with Melo is if Carmelo, if Damian Lillard and let's say Chauncey Billups go hard at him, I think he stays in Portland. And let's say they go hard at him and give him $5 or $6 million and give him more money. Let's say they offer him their mid level. He been on their team 2 years, so he could get a mini mid level. He could get probably like $6 million with them. If they offer him $6 million and they go hard at him, I don't see him turning that down because I think part of him gonna be loyalty because nobody wanted him, man. Nobody. It was like Portland or bust. AD playing center. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that he's open to it, and that was one of the reasons why they thought about Westbrook. So that's why I said Otto Porter. I really like because he's a big three. See, if we're gonna put Bron and AD at 4 and 5, we're gonna need a big three. Otto Porter, a big three. What I mean, three, a small forward. Which could get Steve McCallum. Steve, see, he never made no money, and they're gonna pay him. OKC gonna pay him. They're gonna pay him. And if I was him, I'm getting the money right now. See, some people, I see them jumping for the bag, and some people will take the less money. Like people like Nicholas Batum, yeah. But Steve McCallum, them guys like that, if somebody offer you money, you can't chance it because you don't want the Lakers stack up and then they bury you on the bench and then you jam. Chris Farmer was good. Steve Holler was good, my bro. MB and Chan, what up? Yeah, you saying Lakers offer him a chip, but you have to look at it like this. A chip not as urgent as some people. He's still getting his foot wet. He didn't get no burn when he's with the Lakers. He went to Detroit. He played so-so. He got minutes with OKC. You can't. Free agency is tricky. You can't. And then he's a shooter. It's not like he's a great player. Now, what if this happened? Let's say Steve McCallum take a 1 year deal with the Lakers, right? And let's say the Lakers stack up. They get guys like a lot of guys. Let's for instance, they get. He's not gonna start. So let's say they get KC, AJ was good, Adrian Barber was good, JFK, what up? Marcelo was good, Tyrell Lewis was good. Now let's say this. Now this scenario can easily happen. That's why sometimes when you're making free agency choice, you really got to be careful. Especially it depends your position and where you at. Now, let's say Steve McCallum say, okay, I go with the Lakers for a minimum contract. Now, let's say OKC offer him $6 million, a 3 year, $18 million deal. And Lakers offer 1 year a minimum deal. Because they can't give him nothing. And he's not gonna sign no 3 year minimum deal contract. Nobody in their right mind gonna do that. So now what happens? Let's say, okay, the Lakers bring back Taylor Horton Tucker. Let's say they bring back Caruso. Let's say they sign and trade Dennis Schroeder for someone. Let's just say we could get somebody. I'm just throwing a name out there. Let's just say we get a Terrence Ross. I'm just throwing stuff out there. Now you got Westbrook, Terrence Ross, and let's just say they signed a guy, Otto Porter, to play the 3. Otto Porter, right? And off the bench, you got Caruso, Taylor Horton Tucker, Melo, and Rudy Gay or somebody, right? And let's say they bring Steve McConnell in also, because they're gonna stack up. Now let's say he don't get much minutes, and then when he do get minutes, he just not shooting. Because this is the thing with shooters, if they not shooting well, anything you run the risk. Your jumper off, and mind you, if he's not getting no too many minutes, he's not in a rhythm. Now, if he's not shooting well, let's say go the whole year, he don't play as well. He don't get as many minutes. He don't play as well, right? Red Pill was good, bro. He don't play as well, right? Now going to free agency, he killed himself. Because now once you go a whole year, he never really established himself in the NBA. Now he go into next year. Now the minutes, I doubt the minutes gonna be there when I'm with the Lakers. Because the Lakers, they're not gonna have him at the starting 2. And then, like I said, downtown 10, they bringing it back Taylor Horton Tucker. So he played Richard A was good. He played Tom Lue was good. He played limited minutes and don't play well. Now he going to free agency again. Now he don't play that he didn't play that well with the Lakers. He didn't get many minutes. Now free agency again. Now he blew it. Some guys, Steve McConnell will help the Lakers. I'm not saying he won't help them. But the Lakers ain't giving him no starting position. Because Lakers still, whoever they do that sign and trade for Dennis Schroeder, they bring somebody, a player in them 2 starting positions. I doubt if they start THC because I think that they'll probably rather him in the second unit. But he's not starting. So, like I said, the minutes ain't going to be there. Why chance that? And like I said, everybody don't go ain't crazy over a ring as like older players. Like some players is, and I'm be honest, if I'm a Steve McConnell situation, how his whole career turned out, I'm getting that money. Anything, you didn't make the money yet. Anything can happen. He's not like that. He wasn't not like he's a highly recruited player. Like you see how like a guy like Harry Giles was like the #1 NBA player and college, high school player, and teams feel like, damn, if we could. He gonna always get chances and people gonna believe in him because they know he did. Steve McConnell, a type of player, he go through next year. Let's say he have a subpar shooting year and he don't play as well, anything. Nobody won't go too hard and be like, oh, we got them, keep believing him. And now he gonna kill this chance of getting some money. Some guys gonna go for the money, and that's only right. That's why some guys I don't look for them to take. Some guys they never made no money yet. I don't see them. That's why even I said earlier when I was talking about Kelly Olynyk, I'm like, even though he made some money, but I just think it'd be too much of a difference for him money wise, just to jump on the Lakers, and then down the stretch, AD may play the center position at center position period. We don't need Drummond or Cousins. They both suck now. That's not true. See, because you see with people, I'm seeing what a lot of people doing. A lot of people thinking that, AD at 5, we straight. AD been breaking down all the time. You're gonna need when you play against Joker. You don't want. I wish Steve can pretty much tell you guys, Steve Hollow, right? And they had Aiden. They had a top line center. They just didn't have a good backup. And he tell you, them with that size, he felt. I asked him why they lost. He said he felt they should have more size. See, I'm seeing people this Jamal Crawford, Demon Time, no. Jamal Crawford, no. JJ Redick, no. And what I think about Matt McConnell, I'm not really caring about none of them guys, them undrafted guys. None of them guys, they not gonna see the court. None of them guys gonna see the court. A lot of them guys, It's only two guys they signed to the two-way contract. Them guys not gonna see the court. Them guys not gonna even make the team. They made Stacey stuck in the G League. They're not even gonna make the team. Braun don't even just think like this. The Lakers, Braun and them ain't even hyped off these top of the line young guys. I mean, so you think they're gonna worry about them? Have you seen Giannis' brother see the court? Nope. Have you seen K Cox see the court? Nope. Them guys like that on them G League contracts. I ain't waste no energy with them guys. Not that not them guys. Y'all can feel how y'all want to feel. I'm just saying me personally. And I don't know why people, and like I said, people keep saying JJ Redick. Y'all keep looking at him shoot. He's horrible on defense. It's two ends to the floor. You got to be at least respectable on defense. And he didn't do nothing in New Orleans, and he did nothing in He's old. He did nothing in Dallas. I'm getting a little tired, guys. I had 39 people in here, only 25 likes. Some people like Red Bull. Some people like 5 Hour Energy. I like likes. Likes get me energy. The likes will give me some energy. Laker Live Sports. No way, Kelly. Yeah, Kelly Olynyk gonna get some money. Guwap was good. LaFleur was good, bro. Chris Farmer would sign Howard to play. Now, guys like Howard would take a veteran because they're not gonna have too much interest. Because I think like this: every guy ain't championship hungry like that. Especially if the bag right there is not, it might not always be there. Injuries, you see how people you tell it shit. Look a guy like Cousins and Isaiah Thomas. Injuries took they had in their mind, oh, I got a bag coming to me. And that's over for them. Isaiah Thomas might not even be in the league no more. He might not get picked up again. And Cousins is barely surviving in the league. Cousins had 3 back-to-back major injuries. We don't have no money, Steve. We only have the mid-level. That's it. Everything else is minimum guys. Minimum guys gonna be guys like Carmelo, maybe like Ben McLemore's, and Rudy Gay might not even be a minimum player. That's Williams was good. He said, we need shooters: Rudy Gay, Otto Porter, Wayne Ellington. Yes. Yeah, McLemore ain't good on D. Yeah, we could get Ted. We could get Melo and Rudy Gay. See, Tyrell, you asking for a lot right now. Look what you just said. You said Lakers need to find shooters who average 40 or better from the three. It's only probably like 4 or 5 people in the league average shoot 40 from 3. It's not too many people in the league to shoot 40 for 3. That's why I'm trying to tell people, if you look at it, Phoenix didn't kill from the 3-point line. They almost won a championship. Milwaukee didn't kill from the 3-point line. They won a championship. Last year, the Lakers didn't kill from the 3-point line. The Lakers won a championship. People keep thinking you have to have a high 3-point shooting and to win. Phoenix, Devin Booker killed on 2s more than he did 3s. Now, find people to hit free throws. Okay, cool. I love Nerlens Noel. Exactly. Look what Adrian said. Montrez could have got more money from Charlotte and went to Lakers, and he didn't get championship is not guaranteed. See, that's another thing. A lot of Laker fans just feel entitled and think, oh, automatically, oh, Steve Mikhailuk or this place should just go to the Lakers to win a chip. It's you and the championship hunt. It works. But you really, some players, like I said, some players, okay, JJ Redick, he made his money. He not gonna get no real suitors anyway. But a Steve Mikhailuk, it's different. Now, let's say if a team offer JJ Redick $6 million, 12 million for 2 years. And let's say the Lakers offer a minimum deal. Let's say a team, a level team. Let's say OKC offer JJ Redick $6 million, 2 year, 12 million. Let's say the Lakers offer JJ 1 year, $2 million. That's different than Steve McCallum. JJ Redick already damn near 40 years old. He made a lot of money already in the NBA. McCallum do that. He run the risk. Banks was good. He run the risk. Things go wrong. It may set him back. Now they offer him a bag. Charlotte. Now he had the money they offer him and the years they offer him 4 years. So he had 4 years. If he'd have been under contract, 4 years to get himself and that would have been, to get right. Now when you on these teams and you got 1 year deal, you got it hurts. And then you don't want to keep going teams and just keep failing here, failing it. Now teams be shaky to sign you. Yeah, I think they still trying to get Buddy for Dennis Schroeder. But see, the thing is, now what make it tough is now when you got guys like Spencer Dinwiddie and want to go to Washington, Schroeder not going to no Sacramento. See, that's not happening. See, that is the issue right there. He's not going. The only hope if Washington, they do have a hole at point guard. Yeah, it's still possible. Yeah, they don't see Rob Parker and them guys talk about it's not going to work and stuff like that. I don't get how if you got ballers, it's like when people were saying with Dwayne Wade when Miami was 9-9. I remember clear as day. And they was like, oh, it don't work. This, that. I'm like, it's gonna happen. Things don't work right away. Like somebody made a good point when they were saying about Westbrook, the beginning of the year with Houston, he struggled. The second half, he put himself in MVP conversation. Him and Harden went nuts. The same thing Washington. Washington struggled. Westbrook went off the second half of the year, him and Bill, and got them in the playoffs. They was the last place in the Eastern Conference. And they went over, they ran it, they had one of the best records. If you count things from February to after the trade deadline, Washington had one of the best records in the league. They went nuts. Exactly, Trayvon. See, I like that. We need shooters and athletes. See, people don't realize basketball is a skilled athletic game also. The athletic game also, you will get exposed, man. You think, okay, we could just run at anybody? No. Let's say you play a team like Phoenix, right? And let's say Phoenix have, and you just think you could just throw anybody out there. That's why people have to respect these other teams, like how Most One was good, how Chris Roseby was good, Desmond was good, like how they say we need to start respecting these other countries. Let's say we play Phoenix, right? Let's say they got Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Miles Bridges, Crowder, and Ayton, right? Now, Ayton and Howard, like, you know what I'm saying? Ayton's, now you got Howard. I mean, you got Ayton for Anthony Davis, Crowder on Braun, and let's just say I'm just throw a small forward out there. I'm gonna say Otto Porter and Mikal. And y'all just throwing guys like, oh, JJ Redick and these guys. JJ Redick, you put him on Booker? See, Booker would kill all day. See, that's what I'm saying. And then even some of these guys' backups be good. Y'all got to look at the big picture. Don't just look, as long as they shoot 40%. That's the wrong game plan. As long as a guy respectable and got a decent shot, go for it. You can't just think, like people say they want by Wesley Matthews, but he was respectable on defense. You can't just think, just not, because people, NBA team, they expose your weakness. I'm not saying he's good, but Wesley Matthews, he started playing better. And then also another thing with Frank Vogel messed up at. Vogel had too many guys in and out of lineups like this. Like I only player, I'm telling you, everybody who had consistent minutes on the Lakers. We all know Bron AD. I'm just saying in the regular season. Kuzma minutes was like kind of shaky at times. Trez minutes was shaky, but he gets you like 19 minutes. Some days he played 25. Horton Tucker minutes was shaky. It was shaky. He's up and down. Wesley Matthews was up and down. He'd play one game and didn't play the next. So I say that to say this. It's hard. If you're a basketball player, it's hard. So that's why sometimes I don't really go too hard at guys like Wesley Matthews because he was in and out of lineup. Like, because it was like this is what Frank Vogel did. Caruso minutes was consistent. He had Caruso, and some nights it'd be Wesley Matthews. The other night it might be Horton Tucker. So if it'd be like this. So if one night, let's say if it's Horton Tucker, he'd play 19 minutes. Wesley Matthews play like 6 minutes. Then the next night, Wesley Matthews may play like 19 minutes. Horton Tucker play 6 minutes. Like it was like you can't. His rotation was horrible. When you playing ball, get a 9-man rotation, and then that's that. He was playing 11 guys. He was playing 11 guys at least. He played 11 guys at least everybody at least 7 minutes or more. Like you those 7 minutes could have went to someone else. He was literally playing 11 guys 7 minutes, at least 7 minutes, minimum 7 minutes. Yeah, we ain't get Lakers not gonna get everybody back. One, I think the players and them they felt a little way behind that. Like when he didn't go, even though he say he had family issues, but a lot of people really didn't believe. A lot of players, CK was good. A lot of people ain't really believe that because he was one of the strong talk about ending the season. You saying we need 2 elite shooters? There's not too many elite shooters. See, who would you consider? Ken, tell me who 2 elite shooters you think we could get. You saying elite? Identify them guys, Ken. Ken's talk. Identify who you talking about when you saying elite shooters. Identify them guys. Yeah, we could let THT be at the 2, but I think he more dominant with the ball in his hand. You got Braun with the ball in his hand than Westbrook. I think THT is better like coming off the bench, just so he can handle the rock a little more. And that's another thing. You definitely need a great coach because Russell Westbrook and Braun is talkative. You know, let's get Porter, Gay, and Melo. I like that. I like that. D Block was good, bro. Oh shit, I didn't even see your. Did you say anything? I could start a lineup. I didn't even see that. Eric Giles was good. He got a free ring. Bullock going to get some money. See, Bullock is another person. He never really made no money. He going to get somebody going to offer him at least. He had a solid year. The guy's not going to ring chase. You can't expect him to ring chase. He had a solid year. Lonzo Ball, that's not happening. Buddy Hill still possibility. Albert, what up? Why people? I want somebody to give me a reason why everybody keeps saying JJ Redick. See, we all know he's nothing, and he's. I don't get it. He's old. Everybody not LeBron James. Why y'all want these old dinosaurs, man? They're gonna get exposed on the other end. He can't dribble. Lou Williams, Patty Mills, them older guys. Those more reality. Exactly, Trayvon. Elite shooting. How many elite shooters there is? I'm waiting for Can talk to tell me elite shooters. Who you consider identify who you consider elite shooters. Elite is elite is Stephen Clay. Elite is Stephen Clay. Melo old, but Melo, see, Melo is still good. When I think about Eric Gordon, I don't want no Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon, he injury prone. The Lakers had Bullock and he struggled. That's what I'm saying. They have Bullock, he struggled. You know what I mean? Eric Gordon, he makes too much money. The Lakers not. He's not a bad player. He get hurt too much. He make too much money, and he got a bad contract. Too many years. Now, if they buy him out, I take Eric Gordon with the quickness. I want to know who's elite shooters. We're not getting Tyler Hero or Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson can shoot. Those type guys you're not getting. I'm saying that's the reality. Melo is still good, man. And Melo got a type of game that it aged pretty well. Thank you, Chris Farmer. It ain't too many. When you say elite, like who's elite? I'm still waiting for Ken's talk to come and say elite. People have to be careful. I'm getting tired again, man. I got 43 likes, 53 people in here, and I think I'm doing pretty well, like far as explaining stuff, and people just not liking it. Some people don't even talk if they don't get a certain amount of likes. You like Alex Lynn at center? Lonzo Ball, that's not happening. That's not happening. New Orleans not taking no Dennis Schroeder. They're not doing that. Let's look at what you're saying, Luxor. They have two undrafted players to teach them to shoot threes. Y'all, it's not like that. Things don't work like that, man. If you know anything about the Lakers ain't what plays the Lakers really develop. Think about it. The Lakers draft well. Some guys have talent already, but they all exploded after they left the Lakers. Under the Lakers don't do good with that. The history. Let's just talk the history of the Lakers. Who really developed and blossomed like that? You see how Tatum and the dudes blossom? Nobody did that with the Lakers. None of the young guys. We had a slew of young guys. Thomas Bryant leave the Lakers. He get a great opportunity in Washington. Look what he did. He got a bag. Zubac leave the Lakers. He gets a bag. D'Angelo Russell made All-Star. He gets a bag. Brandon Ingram made All-Star. He gets a bag. Larry Nance, he gets a bag. Julius Randle, he made All-Star. He gets a bag. Jordan Clarkson leave the Lakers. He gets a bag. Lonzo leave the Lakers. He about to get the bag. Kuzma gonna play much better. Like, come on, Lakers don't. Y'all have to deal with reality. Y'all talk about guys who these undrafted guys. Them guys not even on my mind. Them guys not even gonna see the what. Think like this. Have them other guys we had in a two-way, Giannis' brother and Kate Cox. Did they see the floor? No. So if they didn't see the floor, why you think? No. Melo 40%. See me. I don't always go by that because a lot of times Lakers get these guys who's supposed to be shooters like they got Mike Muscala. He did nothing. He's supposed to have been a shooter. They get Reggie Bullock. He's supposed to have been a shooter. He did nothing. We hearing news now, Banks. News is coming out every day. I gave you some news about the Knicks and what's the name today. I don't know if y'all take my news as anything. You know, I guess y'all wait for Woj, but Woj and them don't really talk about stuff. Woj and them mention when Woj and them mention stuff, it's like happens. So I don't get when y'all say hear news because you never hear Woj or Shams talk about team like this player unless they get interviewed. They may mention it, But most of the time, when they say it's like on the verge of happening, I gave you that DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry to the Knicks. It may start being the same way how I gave y'all DeMar DeRozan. Things change fast like that. That Laker and Westbrook thing changed like that. Even though they talked about it, but shit happens fast in the NBA. That's why when people sometimes come back, oh, I thought this was gonna happen. Things happen so fast. Nobody can really guarantee nothing. When I explain, when I give y'all my takes on my homeboy give me stuff, that's stuff that's in stages of might can happen. I'm giving y'all the beforehand stuff. And sometimes it's not gonna happen. Look at that Buddy Hill thing. It came and that shit made a turn that quick. A lot of deals. A lot of deals. Just like the deal today. How teams now it jumps like when Atlanta and Boston. Then it's like, oh shit, it now start adding. Now you got Josh Richardson in that trade. Things happen so fast in NBA. That's why I want to build my credibility, and I think especially people who've been watching me for a minute, and people been watching me for a minute, knowing I get nothing out of making nothing up. I'm not getting paid. Y'all know I'm not getting paid off it. Y'all can look at my subscribers and know I'm not getting paid off it. So when I tell y'all something, I'm not going to just say I know enough on my own basketball to give my own opinion, my own assumption. Lakers better hope McDermott take the mid-level exception. He's another one. Indiana clearing some space. And what I'm hearing, Indiana won him. Now, let's say if Indiana offer him $11 million a year and Lakers offer him the mid-level, what would be smart for him to do? You take the money. He didn't make no money. And y'all guys have to feel to realize the Lakers, let's say a guy like Doug McDermott. The Lakers is high value team that's go hard. He go to the Lakers and he's struggling some. They don't have. It's not going to be the patience. Not the Lakers is not a team. They're not going to care about nothing. Look at Trez. Trez took a little bit of money to go to the Lakers. He didn't produce the way they thought he was going to produce. He out of there. So if a guy like Doug McDermott, and I think I know they want him back. Or another team could want him. Another team offer him that money. Guys like that got to take the money. That's why I deal with reality. That's why I say guys like Andre Iguodala, the Lou Williams, the Mellos, the Dwight Howard, the Otto Porter. He just came getting $100 million. You know what I mean? He earned 7.3 last year. So, like I said, his money ain't like that. And then, like I said, Tion was good, bro. He's not at the position. And then, like I said, the Lakers don't owe him nothing. It's not like the Lakers gonna wait, and cater to him. Oh, it's gonna be all right. He gonna go out his shooting slump. He's struggling, and Lakers trying to win, and he kind of like a liability. Let's say if he liability on defense and they struggling, Lakers gonna take him out. Now, let's say, and then the fans gonna be like, get rid of him. Laker Nation go hard. Oh, he ain't shooting this, that, and Lakers got a history of guys who shot well on other teams, came to Lakers, didn't shoot well. Why you said Trez played this up? You think he should have took the Charlotte deal? Schroeder might be added to the deal. I wish Gasol retired. I just wish he's retired. You said you hearing the Bulls sending marketing for Alonzo. That might happen. See, when people get okay, Ken Talk, you still ain't answer my question. You said the Lakers need multiple guys to shoot 40% from three. Identify who you talking about. That's easy to say. Oh, we need 40, a couple guys to shoot 40%. Guys like Ben McLemore shot 40% before. What that means? Identify who you talking about. Victor, I agree with everything you said, Victor. That's what I'm saying. It's not too many people shoot 40% in three. It's not too many people shooting 40% from three. And then not only that, a three-point shot is different. That's at the end of the day, it's a low percentage shot. One thing about three-point shooters, a lot of them, if they shooting like Melo shot 40%. Do you really think he may shoot 40% again this year? If I had to bet, I'm gonna be honest. If somebody tell you right now, I don't care if he played the Lakers or Portland, and they ask you, let's say you got $5,000 in your account, and you had to make a choice. If they say 5,000 through Melo, you said the Lakers never had elite shooters in years. God, I just explained to you, every time we did get so-called elite shooters, they didn't shoot that well with the Lakers. Mike Scala was considered a good three-point shooter. He didn't shoot that well with the Lakers. Danny Green ain't shoot all that. Like a lot of guys who was like that, who came to the Lakers, they struggle. It's that Lakers is a whole nother animal. Your margin for error is small. I don't think we get Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers loved Denver. And Denver gonna sign him back. Luxor, I don't think you know. Bogdanovich is under contract. Lakers not getting him. Where are you getting that from? He's under contract. Lakers not getting him. You're right. You're right, Tion. That's another thing. JJ, he was mad because he really wanted to go to Brooklyn because his kids and his family out there. JJ Reddick, this may be his last year. Thank you. Thank you. E190. Glenn Rice struggled. It's like every time somebody comes to Lake, they struggle. It's not guaranteed. It's a low percentage shot. I want everybody to answer this question here. You got $5,000 to your name in the bank, and they say Carmelo Anthony to shoot 40 or more or less than 40% from three. Which way would you go? Which way would you go? Victor said under. Thank you, Rennie Tyson. Guys, if you make a miss, guys who can hit shots, man. Oh, I'm going to get into my... Chris, think about what you just said. You said Mike Conley for a Laker backup. Mike Conley may end up getting $75 million, which I don't get. You think Melo shoot 40% next year? You'll take that? That's your opinion. Three-point shot is a low percentage shot. You guys not understanding. You guys get too much into this three-point shot. At the end of the day, it's a low percentage shot. If you down one, or let's just say, who would you feel safe? Who's a sniper? Steph Curry shoot 5 3-pointers. And Devin Booker shoot 5 mid-range shots. What would you feel comfortable? And they tell you got 5 million. You get $1 million. You get $1 million. Steph could get 5 wide open looks at the 3, and Devin Booker get 5 open mid-range shots. Who would you feel comfortable with? I don't have this is not StreamYard Ken's talk. This I had to save my minutes. So that's why I'm gonna do this for a couple of days, and then on Monday when the free agency start, I'm gonna open it back up. I ain't wanna, because if you burn your time, you have to wait a whole month. He said Dudley a career 40% shooter. No, Oladipo come back November. But the Lakers are a good enough team where they can afford to wait. That's why I was explaining to you guys when I did the video about Victor Oladipo. Tony Snell. Nobody gonna pay Tony Snell no real money. Tony Snell, he gonna get a minimum contract. See, cause I'm telling you need. Let me tell you this. Do you guys look at Terrence Ross as an elite shooter? No. Do you look at guys like Will Barton, elite shooters? No. But they can hit a 3-point. Terrence Ross can hit 3-point shots. He's not no elite 3-point shooter. He's not no Duncan Robinson. But he can hit a 3-point. Same thing goes with Will Barton. So my thing is with this is, yes, the Lakers need guys who could knock down jump shots. But it's like people mind, JJ Redick. Why? I bet a lot of you guys will probably take JJ Redick over a guy like who? Y'all probably take JJ Redick over a guy like Mo Harkless. A lot of you guys will take JJ Redick over Mo Harkless. Three-point guys, they up and down. I don't look at a 3. If you name like Steph Clay or some of them guys like a Duncan Robinson, some of them type guys like that, the real shooters, it's guys that can play, that can hit a jump shot. That's solid guys, solid shooters. That's what you need, guys who can play. Like, people don't look at KCP as no elite 3-point shooter, but he can. You said Mo Harkless is cheeks. Who would you rather have, Mo Harkless or JJ Redick? Come on, like, the deal reality. Mo Harkless could defend a couple different positions. He's athletic enough, and he can hit a shot. He can hit. He's respectable back behind the arc. But JJ Redick is a better shooter. But y'all have to look at basketball in the whole, man. And y'all just thinking that, the Lakers, they got Bron, AD, and Westbrook, that they just gonna know. When you out there in teams to attack your weakness, then what? Them guys get a break, that come right back in the game. I'm not saying he's good, all that good on. Same thing like Torrey Craig. Torrey Craig is a decent jump shooter, but he can hit a 3. He hit a couple 3s in the finals, but in transition, you have to worry about him. He crashes the boards. He could get put back. It's other things, and you could put him on defense, and hopefully you hope he can really gives the defender some problems. You guys y'all have to look at basketball. Y'all Some people look at this and be like, "Oh, this player, this. That's all we need, 3-point shooters." You need 3-point shooters, but you need guys who can play too. Torian Craig play hard. He's play hard. He's not no elite 3-point shooter, but he can make a three. We've seen that. But he crashes the boards, offensive rebound. You know JJ Redick can get no offensive rebounds. He's not creating no shot from other people. If he's not hitting no 3-point, if he's not making a shot or he's not wide open, and he got to be wide open, it's nothing. It's nothing. You know? You gotta look at the game, look at the whole game. That's why teams struggle, because you got these general managers think the way how some people be thinking. You can't think like that, man. Who would you rather have, Torian Craig or JJ Redick? JJ Redick did not get off the bench for Dallas. Why is that? Rick Carlisle is a veteran coach. He's one of the best coaches. Why didn't he get off the bench? Torian Craig played. He got minutes. Philosophy was good. Most one was good. Steve McCullough gonna get some money, man. You said, Kareem, read your comments. What is your comments? I couldn't see it. Furkan Kozma. And then another thing, you guys can clearly watch somebody don't do shit in the playoffs and still will want a guy that do absolutely nothing. Furkan Kozma did nothing. He didn't help Philadelphia at all. Ben Simmons struggled. He did nothing. He wasn't even no defensive stopper. He ain't hit no shots. He did nothing. I don't get that. You guys can watch somebody not do nothing, but still want them in the playoffs. He did nothing. He wasn't no big assist guy. He didn't. Eric Kwan was good. Why would I sign a trade Dennis Schroeder for Eric Gordon? Eric Gordon stayed hurt. You see Eric Gordon contract? He stayed hurt. That's right, Jamel. Younger and more defense, man. And guys who like I said, Mo Harkless and Torian Craig. Them guys ain't no world beater 3-point shooter, but they can't hit three. They can hit a three. But would you know what you're gonna get from them guys? They'll run the floor, they get dunks, they get lobs, they cut to the basket, they score that way. They're gonna play some defense. You could on defense when you switch. Let's say a guy like Chris Paul and them, like when they switch, if they have to switch, Torian Craig and you ain't that mad if Torian Craig and Mo Harkless get caught on the switch and have to guard Chris Paul. Chris Paul see guys like Furkan Kozma and JJ Redick, they eyes lighting up. They're gonna kill all day. Furkan Kozma did nothing for Philadelphia. My son, a Sixers fan, want his ass out of there. Like, you guys, you said what Russ done in the playoffs the last 5 years? It wasn't much. I ain't saying Russ done was killing like that. We're not even talking about with Russell Westbrook right now. Tom, you're right. Only if Eric Gordon get bought out. You guys go look at his contract. Go look how long it is. Because it's not guaranteed the Lakers. Y'all think, oh, they got Russ, they got Bron, they got AD, they're going to win. So, and then not only that, teams want to make some money. You're not trying to have no big high salary like that. Then the Lakers, they get stuck with Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon stay hurt, man. He stay hurt. Reggie Bullock gonna get some money. You're right, Rennie Tyson. You're right. Victor Smith, 100 miles. Kendrick Williams. Kendrick Williams got your name. That's why you like him, Ken Williams. He said sign a straight Schroeder, Taylor Horton Tucker for Sexton and Kevin Love. Why would we need Colin Sexton now that we got Russell Westbrook? see that philosophy. Why would we need Eric Gordon got 54 million left. Lakers books is already with 3 people alone, they books is already crazy. Why would you want to add $54 million? The guy to stay hurt. No, I'm not saying nothing wrong with Kendrick Williams. I'm saying he like him because he got his name. Kendrick Williams is solid. So we should have kept Damon Jones. Dunn got traded. Yeah, Dunn got traded today. We got Westbrook today. The Lakers they're not gonna get no point guard, no high level point guard no more. That time is over. That ship sailed. That Kyle Lowry and Lonzo and Colin Sexton, that ship sailed. They looking for 2s and 3s right now. They're looking Lakers because if AD gonna play last time, they're looking for 2s and 3s right now. You said Sexton a 2 guard? No, you're not. Yeah, he played point, but they not gonna. He had to have the ball in his hand. They're not gonna get Sexton. McKinney for Damon Jones. Sacramento kind of like him, but I think the Lakers gonna try to get like a. Now it's all up to Gasol, because now if Gasol stay, Lakers only gonna get 1 center. You don't want that of a center to be Damon Jones and Gasol. We saw how that worked already. I disagree with you, Red Pill. You said Damon Jones played better than Drummond. Y'all feel Drummond? Damon Jones never had. I don't think he ever scored 10 points with the Lakers, or ever had 10 rebounds since he joined the Lakers. Drummond averaged a double-double on the Lakers. I don't get what y'all seeing. Evan Fournier going back to Boston. Westbrook probably was traded for box office, but you have to look at Westbrook's still good. Nobody looking for. If you think Westbrook not gonna, the key is look how the Lakers struggled when Braun was out. Nobody looking for Westbrook to save us at the end of the game. Like I told y'all earlier, if you look at what Westbrook may give us the first 40 minutes of the game, that's enough. After that, AD and we, it'd be more sophisticated offense after that. How can you not like Westbrook? So Lakers will end up with Cody Zeller. Josh Richardson, yeah, he got traded today. Drummond going to take less. Stapleton is sold out for next year. Yeah, Josh Richardson under contract. That's how they was able to trade him. Brian Forbes, $2 million. He said, Whiteside be good. The Lakers not getting no Porzingis. It's not happening. That's not happening. We don't know way in the world we get Porzingis. After we done cleared out our whole roster, who will we get? Who will we have to trade to get Porzingis? We don't got nobody to get Porzingis. And then Dallas would never do that. Mark Cuban and Greg Popovich is one of the guys. They not dealing with the Lakers. Dwayne Dedmon is excellent for the Lakers. He could be a lob threat. He could block shots, and he could shoot a jump shot. He'd be excellent for the Lakers. Kelly Oubre, he not no excellent 3-point shooter, but he gonna give you a lot. He'll give you defense, slash to the basket, scores, knock down the cage. You got to respect him from the behind the arc. He's not no 40% 3-point, but he gonna give you more than just that. I would love Cousins. We didn't need Gasol to retire. And see, another thing, when the guys, them veteran minimum guys like Gay and Melo and them, it works for them. See, let me tell you how to be smart for now. I would talk about Steve McCallum, right? Let me tell you the difference between guys like Steve McCallum, what they and his risk compared to guys like Melo and Rudy Gay risk, right? Yeah, you need to join in the next live. Kens, you never come on. It's open. You don't join. But let me tell you the difference between them type of guys, right? Steve McConnell is too much of a risk if things don't go right for him. He's risking the bag. If I'm him, if he could get a chance to get the money, get the money. Now let me tell you guys like Melo how they benefit from it. They towards the end of their career, they in a spot like 82 games. See, Portland, the year Melo had, if you put Melo play that exact same year and he was in the Lakers uniform and he was hitting free agency right now that exact same year, you ain't talking no minimum contract with Melo. Nobody still don't want Melo. Only teams you probably still hearing is Portland and the Lakers. They don't believe in him. They look at he's Portland. He's buried out in Portland. He had a good year. We're not getting Alec Burke. Alec Burke getting paid. You get what I'm saying? Now, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now, a guy like Melo, that same year, let's say Melo had the exact, let's say Melo come off our bench, average 13 points, shoot 40% from three. He signed the 1 year minimum deal. Lakers win the championship, or let's just say they lose the championship. Let's say they lose in the finals to the Bucks or something. But he have a solid, a decent playoffs and that same type of regular season. He going to that season, he older, he gonna get suitors. That Laker brand is just different. It helps them build their style. It helps them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It helps them. Them guys like Rudy Gay and them, they don't have to do much. They average a decent number and play solid off the Lakers. They hit free agency next year. That buzz. Look at KCP. KCP's a free agent. He came off that finals run. KCP, we all know he didn't have a good regular season. And his playoffs was up and down, but he hit timely shots. He hit free agency. He ended up getting 13 million. KCP had like 8 teams wanting him last year. 8 teams wanting him last year. Exactly. You take Cousins. Cousins could knock down the three, hit occasional shots, and he gives you toughness. And as you see, he playing better and better. Purple Rain was good, bro. Jeff Green going back to Brooklyn. He going back to Brooklyn because him and KD practically grew up together. They both from Maryland, and not only that, if the money's the same, he going to Brooklyn. Got a bigger role for him this year. He's going back to Brooklyn. He had a big role there. He kind of know nobody want to keep this run around just to run around. When did Melo turn us down? Like back in the days, Sweet Daddy Kool-Aid? When he turned us down, you talk about like back in the days. DeRozan did too. That's right. If he did what he did, Laker brand is just something different. See, when y'all look at stuff, y'all have to look at the whole picture of things. A lot of these guys, when that fire hot, that's why I'm surprised a lot of you guys still mention guys like JJ Redick and these guys like that. These guys one-dimensional, only good for one thing. I don't like guys who only could do one thing. Especially if a guy just can shoot a three-pointer because that's a low percentage shot. So it's not like y'all be like, oh, he had a good year. He still shot low percentage. Like, I don't understand this. Because if a guy, people was killing Iverson. This is the shit I don't understand. Iverson was getting 30, and every time people argue about Iverson, yeah, but he only shoot 41% though. This is before people, this is what I'm saying. People go by That's why I said the errors. Now, back then, the 3-point shot was just a 3-point shot. People are, oh, he only shoot 41%. Like, when people try to break your game down, I should always hear them talk about Iverson shooting 41%. Right? Iverson's 6 feet tall, getting 30, shooting 41%. Hitting big shots, timely shots. But people should kill him because of that. Now a guy who's not that good, because he shoots 40% from 3-point, he'll make only average 10 points a game, and he's God. I don't get that logic. I don't get it. I don't get it. He shoot 40%. He averaged 10 points a game at 3-point line, but guys shoot 40% and averaging 30. Oh, but he's not a good shooter. This not a like they've said that about Westbrook. Oh, look at him. He only shoot 43%. This down the third, he getting you 30. This guy getting you 10 points, shooting 40%. Same shit. 40 is 40. 40% is 40%. Well, I take the White or Cousins, Bree. You know I like Cousins. But the White kind of like what we need. That's why I want Gasol going where we could get like a one-on-one. If we could Cousins, we could get like a rim protector shot blocker. Cousins is decent shot blocking, but he's not no lob threat and nothing like what we need. But I like Cousins though. Thank you, Trayvon. Thank you. Thank you. You need a guy when they run off that 3-point line. KCP couldn't do that. How many times we saw the defenders go at him? He stopped, he go like to stop, and he's passing it. How many times we saw that? People, you see, Purple Rain, what you saying, that's, have you seen, you said Cousin temperamental. Cousin changed. He's not, you don't see him wild out. Like, he was good the whole time he's in Houston. It was short. It was cool when the Clippers. Them guys humble now. You need a guy who run off the line, bang, bang, can make a move. I just want you guys to look at basketball the way it's supposed to be looked at. You guys worshiping a low percentage shot, man. Y'all worshiping a low percentage shot. Now I don't care nothing about if a guy can dribble, a guy can pass. All you look at, you shoot 40% from 3-point and we need him. No. I just asked you guys, all y'all been saying JJ Redick. JJ Redick is almost 40 years old. He washed up. His last good year was in Philadelphia. He really didn't much in New Orleans. Didn't do nothing. Couldn't get off the bench with Dallas. Oh my God. He said JJ Redick can help with scoring. What y'all look? How come JJ Redick, he was healthy, and Dallas traded for him at the trade deadline? Fred Moore, why didn't JJ Redick get no playing time when he went to Dallas? I want to know that. Fred Moore, he can help with scoring. Why didn't he get no playing time? Exactly, Jamel. Cousins still hungry. That's the type of guys you want. A guy that's super duper talented, off the world. He only 30 years old. Off the world. JJ was not hurt. No, he wasn't. JJ Redick was not hurt. He wasn't hurt. He wasn't hurt. He was not hurt. Andrew it up. Cousins is off the world talented. Those type guys you want. And then center position, he still could be one of the best centers. Justin Holiday can play. Because after you run him off the dribble, he got a little wiggle and he could play some defense. He could guard, he could play guard the 3 and the 2 position. And now if he get caught on the switch with a point guard, you feel comfortable. See, that's I like that, Trayvon. That's what I'm saying. Who shoots better, Justin Holiday or JJ Redick? JJ Redick. But you have to look at the whole thing. Who would you take, Justin Holiday or JJ Redick? But see, let's look what you just said, Tom. Tom, you said JJ Redick was benched because Hardaway was shooting well, right? And that's another problem with JJ Redick. Okay, you have the 2 and the 3. Who at the, you have the 2 and 3? Why he couldn't get no minutes? Because he only could play. That's another thing. You can't put JJ Redick at the 1. You can't put him at the 3. He brings nothing. All y'all looking at this outside shooter. Outside of that, he brings nothing. Antonio was good, bro. They traded JJ Redick at the trade deadline, and they really wanted him. He couldn't do anything. And y'all feel like y'all think because LeBron old, everybody can do what LeBron do. JJ Redick is not eight. He's the same way how, and then kill me with guys. You got guys who one-dimensional guys. They getting paid because they got what the NBA telling you they good shooters. They shooting at the end of the day of 40%. Davis Bertans got $80 million, one-dimensional, didn't do anything in the playoffs. And Washington want to get rid of him now. He played 1 year with a big contract. Now, see, it's different when you plan and you get $2 or $3 million. The same thing like Caruso, for instance. You ain't mad. You like, all right, he getting $2 million. So what? Whatever he do is like, okay, whatever. Danny Green had a better year than Alex Caruso when he was with the Lakers. People was killing Danny Green. You know why? Danny Green's getting $15 million. So now you're looking at, for that money, you're not doing nothing. You getting $15 million, you not doing nothing. Now you're feeling away. That's with anybody. The expectation is different when you get that money. Now let's say Alex Caruso ended up getting $9-10 million and play the way he played. People ain't gonna turn on him. They'll be like, come on, all that money you getting is different. Davis Bertans, when he was getting that $2-3 million, whatever he did, okay, cool, Davis Bertans. Now he got the bag, and they like, yo, we need you. Washington telling them, we need you. I don't have to look up JJ Redick was injured. He was on street clothes? He was not in street clothes when he was with Washington. I mean, when he was with Dallas. He was on the bench. He wasn't in street clothes. He's activated to play. Same thing with Joe Harris. Oh, Joe Harris. Oh, my God. He could shoot. KD had no help. Harden played with one leg. Harden hurt. Now, Harden was clearly hurt. Much as Harden liked to go nut and shoot the ball, obviously Harden was hurt. That's why I tell people, I hate when people sit there and say, oh, yeah, Bron and AD was hurt. Don't do that. And a lot of people get mad at me anytime I say anything against LeBron. I hate when people say LeBron was hurt. LeBron played in the playoffs. LeBron was dunking. I don't have to look it up. Was JJ and Trey, answer my question. Was JJ Redick in street clothes or he was on the Mavericks bench? He was activated to play. Like, y'all guys get it twisted. Y'all want to keep saying, oh, LeBron was hurt. LeBron was hurt. AD and LeBron was hurt. Solomon Hill, LeBron healed from a sprained ankle. I saw LeBron went down the middle, flying down the middle. LeBron was not hurt, man. LeBron wasn't hurt. We lost. LeBron was not hurt. He was not hurt. Harden was clearly hurt. Harden couldn't even do nothing he wanted to do. Now, this is how it goes. Kevin Durant, max player. Harden, max player. Who was the next guy who the Nets looked to lead them? Joe Harris. What happened? $75 million. Joe Harris did nothing. He did nothing. He couldn't defend. He didn't get wasn't getting no big rebounds. Was no steals or anything like that. He don't run the floor, can help you in transition. Even sometimes some guys by running the floor hard can help you. Even if they don't even get the ball, receive the ball. He wasn't playmaking. He ain't knocked down a three. He didn't do nothing. You guys gotta start thinking, oh. You guys gotta start looking at basketball for exactly what it is, man. Oh my God, LeBron playing on one leg. All right. I saw I watched that series. I watched it. I'm ready to go find and put it on a thing right there. Put about 3 minutes of the game in. He played on one leg. Like, come on, like we don't need to do that. He said start need looking at injury report. His whole time. His whole time. Let me ask you this, and that's another truth. AD didn't have a good season all year. All year, AD didn't have a good year. He didn't have a good year all season. Not just play all season. Thank you, Vic. He was dunking and everything. I'm ready to sit there and pull up any game 4, game 5 on YouTube and put it at the screen. Like, come on, y'all got to stop, man. LeBron's about 85%. He played. See, this is y'all wouldn't want nobody to do that to y'all. If let's say if y'all wouldn't want him to do that. He 85. What you saw? What made him 85%? Jonathan, tell me what was 85% about him? Did you see him limping around? Anything? Braun, I ain't gonna because this time when I talk about him, people it go crazy, man. People get mad at me. And people will sit there and people will stop following me too. People is crazy. It's like you can't say nothing and have your own opinion on nothing. LeBron played, man. LeBron sat there and said, I'm gonna put this team on my big ass shoulders. You're right, Cliff. He said, I'm gonna put them on my big ass shoulders, man. And it's not a knock against LeBron. I'm not trying to make the point. The point I'm making is Harden, you could clearly see he was hurt. Harden, clear he was hurt when he played, and Joe Harris was the next guy up, didn't do nothing. These guys get paid because all they look at, he shoot 40% from three. He give him $80 million. They ain't looking at nothing else. He shoot 80, he shoot all they look at. You could tell the mentality because I see a lot of guys' comments. Also, I see other guys, Trevor Lane and them. Trevor Lane, when he sat there and said he heard the Lakers looking at, he said, I never heard, he said, I never heard of these guys. He said, I never heard of these guys, Bones Highland and Trey Murphy. He said, before I got to even look at them, he said, all I saw was one, I think, shot 43%. Other one shot 41% from three. He said, all I saw that, I said, sign him up. Luke Kennard, he didn't do nothing. He had like 1 or 2 good games like the whole playoffs. Lugo was good. You know what I'm saying? He had like 1 or 2 games the whole playoffs. He signed a $56 million contract, almost $60 million for Luke Kennard. And what can he do? See, the thing is with people got to go, right? And these guys, these so-called sniper guys, they shouldn't get big money. If you only good, this is what I understand. 5 years ago, none of them guys would have got the money they got. They would have been like mid-level guys. Now the league tell you, see, this one thing I want to explain to you guys. The media is a most powerful thing in the world. They would start making you believe something, and you could be watching it, and you could see a man walk across the street, and got hit by a bus. A media spin things around. No, he turned around, he stopped, he looked left, and then they keep saying it, and you guys start believing that. You guys start believing that. The media telling the NBA, oh, you need shooters, 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 and all them guys is getting big money, and they not producing. It's like people sitting there, the first thing say, oh, get Furkan Korkmaz from Philadelphia. A big put in that work. He had no help. Where was Furkan Korkmaz at? Where was he at? And I don't get it. You guys want to get guys that didn't even perform in the playoffs. I respect it more. You say guys like Cameron Payne who elevate their games in the playoffs. Y'all want guys who didn't do good. Y'all think, oh, because he go Bron AD gonna stop that. Bron AD human like everybody else, man. You right, Victor. You're right. Exactly. There's only a handful. That's another thing. It's only a handful of superstars in it. They call everybody superstar. They call everybody superstar, everybody star player. The NBA cap structure don't make players overpaid. It's the media. It's this new thing, 3-point shoot. Now they telling people that you're a center. They telling you 7 foot tall. Now you can't work on post up skills. You 7 foot tall. You 17 years old. They're telling you no, shoot 3-pointers. Shoot 3-pointers. Like this stuff is retarded. Think about this. You 7 foot tall. You have advantage where you this close to a basket. They're telling you no. Go out there and shoot a jump shot. And I hate when I see these videos. They show these prospects. There's a prospect in France. I can't pronounce his name. He worked out Rudy Gobert. He's skinny. Oh my God, look at him shooting jump shot. Oh my God, look at him shooting the 3. Oh, he's gonna be a prize. He's a unicorn. Look at him shooting 3. Look at Porzingis, for instance. 7'3". 7'3". And they got him out there shooting 3-pointers. Where he could be getting low percentage shot, a high percentage shot at the basket. Like, I just think that it's retarded, and the media, the game ain't changed that much, man. Now you tell the guy he's 7 foot, he don't know no post moves. Oh, I like him. He can knock down a 3. He spaced the floor. The Lakers got Marc Gasol for one reason. Oh, he spaced us the floor. They didn't care that he's old. They didn't care the last 5 years he declined every year, been looking horrible. None of that mattered. All that mattered that he got a decent shot from the outside and he take threes. That's it. See, this is the shit that I don't like. Because now if a guy trying to learn basketball, they teaching you, Victor, him. They teaching you the correct way not to play basketball. So now you got 5 guys on there, everybody shooting low percentage shots, man. Like, I let when Kobe in the play, let a 7-footer be out there shooting 3-pointers. Like, that's right. No more fundamentals. They're right. I'm telling you. I went to a game, man. I went to this last summer. The guy, he was no 7-footer. He's a young kid. He's probably like 6'7", but he's essentially the biggest guy on the team. I ain't see him go to the basket. He couldn't do nothing. I think he was only like 16. So there's a chance he's gonna grow to be Kobe with a snap. They basically want 5 guys out there shooting low percentage shots. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You want all 5 guys. They always say, "Oh, it's good to have all 5 guys to be 3-point shooters." Reg Dog was good. So you mean to tell me you want all 5 guys to shoot low percentage shots? You know how it's a chance. It's less of a chance you're going to miss that shot than you make that shot. It's less of a chance you're going to miss that shot than you make that shot. But you want all 5 guys to do that. Like, I don't understand the logic of it. Why if a guy that's tall and he could jump this much and he's dunking? He could jump this much and he's dunking, but you want him out there shooting threes. When the Clippers and stuff was making their comeback, that's why they beat Dallas. Everything on Dallas was outside. Yeah, Porzingis shooting nothing but threes. Dorian Finney-Smith, he didn't have no game. He couldn't drive to the basket. He stood out there in the 3-point line. Tim Hardaway stayed out there in the 3-point line. Luka was driving, but it took a lot out of Luka. It took a lot out of Luka. Nobody else on Dallas went to the basket. That's why every time the Clippers made a run and they beat them, Dallas had the Clippers. Dallas ain't supposed to lose that series. They had nothing. Dallas, I seen it. I watched the game. The Clippers locked down. All they did, stay home. Luka did what he wanted after White got tired. They started doubling, and then when he kicked it out, them guys ran hard at the shooters. That's a low percentage shot. All you have to do is run hard. Now, 2 things them guys up against. You're up against the pressure. Now, you're in the game 7. They swamped down on Luka. They kicked it out to you to 3-point shot. Now, the difference is you're not in the regular season. You're in the game 7. Now, the pressure. Now, you got a guy that's run at you, even if he don't catch you. You're already shooting a low percentage shot, the 3-point shot. Now, you got the pressure on you. You got things now, the odds just did nothing but stack against you. The odds stacked against you. Because they doubled your best player, the only one who was going to the basket. They ran hard at the 3-point shooter. You got the pressure on you and the low percentage shot, and then you got a guy running at you. Like, come on. Come on. And all I'm seeing, I hate to see JJ Redick name in a conversation with the Lakers. For what? For what? He's old. I have to stop with this old stuff. If a guy old and ain't offering you nothing else, that's what it is. Don, what up, Don? Cliff, what's good, Cliff? Jonathan Nelson, what's good? Are you like AD playing more one person? I like the physical inside game. Andrew, what up? No, Rubio went to Cleveland. Rubio went to Cleveland. Sky, what up, Sky? That's right. So now you got guys. Now you got guys like Andre Drummond. Now you can say what you want about Drummond. Drummond led the league in averaging 13 rebounds, average 15 points. They're telling you nothing. Now look at the mentality. We all see when Joel B in the post. I'm gonna kill it right now. Joel Embiid in a post. We all seen this man in a post. What type of work he puts in when he's down there. But now let's say if Joel B couldn't shoot at all. That's another everybody blaming Ben Simmons for the series. But Joel B turned the ball over a lot in that clutch. And every time he turned the ball over, we turned it out over in the perimeter. He got the ball top of the key, tried to dribble, turned it over. Try to dribble and then try to pass out, turned the ball over. People not saying that, man. Y'all watch that series when they played Atlanta. He turned the ball. He had 4 turnovers, and 3 of them games The last 3 games, 4, not 4 total, 4 each game, and the crucial times of the game. And everyone was on the perimeter, not in the post. Him this close to the basket, all he had to do is shoot. He ain't turn the ball over doing that. He turned the ball over. They giving it to him out on the perimeter, and he trying to make something happen where he should have been in the post. Because he's a center, and they tell him, oh, the new game is this. He got 3-point happy. I'm just want to explain this to y'all. I don't know if some of you guys just, because some people just got into, some of you guys could be young, 16, 17 years old, watching this channel, whatever. I'm just trying to explain to y'all, man. Because this new NBA is not played the right way, man. And it got people thinking it's messed up. Exactly, Andrew. The NBA trying to push the Warriors style of play. They trying to push it, but everybody not great shooters no more. Yes. Remember Andrew Bynum? Yo, I'm glad Reg Dog said that. Andrew Bynum shot a 3-point shot. That shit made Sports Center. It made Sports Center. He shot a 3 and he made it. It made Sports Center, and Kobe screamed on him. The coach got mad, but it ended up going in. And it wasn't even no clutch time he did it. He did it in the third. Andrew Bynum shot a 3-point shot in the third quarter. Not like he did it to end the game. That shit made Sports Center. People like, oh, he shot a 3. You see Kobe getting at him. The coach put him on the bench. He got mad. Andrew Bynum ain't give a fuck. He came back the next game and shot another 3. He's crazy like that. He didn't care. He came back the next game and shot another 3. Mind you, he made the 3-point shot. I remember they played, I think it was Denver. In the third quarter, he shot a 3, made it. Kobe got mad. They benched him for a couple minutes. They took him right out immediately for a couple minutes. He came the next game and shot another 3. He missed that one. I'm glad you brought that up, Reg Dog. I'm glad. Oh, yeah, I remember Reggie Evans. He was a power forward. Yeah. People get mad when centers did that. So now it's like, if you don't shoot 3-point, you useless. They say Drummond useless. This man averaged a double. We saw how he pummeled the Nets. The Nets didn't have no ass. He got the ball, boom, 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 shooting cherries. Pummeled the Nets. Get offensive rebound, going back up. He said the Bucks bring back the inside game. They trade Rubio? They trade him for Taurean Prince. Taurean Prince played with Minnesota. They trade Rubio for Taurean Prince. The point, the moral of the story I'm basically saying is, basketball, you don't need, or don't just look at, oh, you need elite shooters. If a guy guys who can play, like, you don't have to be elite shooters. The guys like the Terrence Ross who can knock down a 3. Guys like Will Barton who can knock down 3s. Those guys you want, because they could do a little more than just knock down a 3 if they're 3-point shot now. They could run transition, get lobs. Stacey Jones, what up? Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. I need the likes up. I need to get them likes up. I'm telling you, man, the game, if you get the right organization and they do it right, you could destroy on the inside. You're going to catch these teams off guard. You're going to pound teams in. You're going to win. Trust me. You're going to win. You're going to win. You get that size. You got a good pound the inside that glass. I don't get it. Why a low percentage shot is better than a high percentage shot? I don't understand that for the life of me, man. I don't. You're right, Damon Tom. You're right. You're right. Drummond pound the glass. He's aggressive down low. He pounds the glass. He's strong, but because he don't shoot 3-pointers, he's not effective. But a guy that's stand out there, a 7-foot guy stand out there, shoot 3-pointers, you love him. I don't understand it. Drummond could shoot 50% from the field, 52, 53% from the field, but you don't like him. And that analytics, see, that shit don't tell a whole story. Because I hate when they sit there and say, "Oh, um, this guy is +5 when he out there." Sometimes it could be the luck of the draw. He's there with 4 other guys. So that there to me, I think is so retarded. Oh, this guy when he on the court, they +5. But you say he out there plus 5, right? Okay, I'm gonna put a perfect logic to you, and I hate keep bringing his name up too, because it seems like I hate him or I don't like him. Not that I don't like him, but I got to reference him to prove my point. Alex Caruso averaged 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He's not doing much, right? But they say, oh, his plus minus is 8 when he's on the floor. It's 4 other guys out there. That's number one. It's 4 other guys that's playing. Number one. How much is he doing if he ended the game and he has 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, let's say 25 minutes? How much he impacted the game? Okay, he +8 when he's out there. I don't even get that. I don't get that. Look at his plus minus. Y'all not looking at. I watched the box score. 6 points. He was 3'8", 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He played 25 minutes. So let's say he scored 2 points in the first quarter, 2 points in the second quarter, 2 points in the third quarter. Let's say he had 1 assist in the first quarter or the first half, 1 assist in the second half, 1 rebound in the first half, 1 rebound in the second half. 25 minutes. Clutch buckets and steals. Who getting clutch buckets and steals? Like he ain't average a lot of steals like that. Like, what are you talking about? Just because you get a clutch, let's say if he did get clutch, but that still shouldn't have to do plus minus. So if you look at that, he had 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 25 minutes, but he plus 13. Where did he affect the game at? He great in clutch moments and energy. Oh my God. I don't get that. Yeah, he played, but a lot of guys play hard. Highsmith was good. He good at drawing fouls. He good at drawing fouls. He don't go to the line that much. How he good at drawing fouls? He don't even go to the line that much. No, Bobo Fett. I'm not saying he's gone. I don't know if he's gone or not. I just use him as example because people they talk about analytics. Like when you watch basketball, you're not thinking. See, that's what I'm saying. This is another thing the media tells you. Why they ain't say nothing about analytics 10 years ago? They come up with stuff, and now they got people think is something different. He plus 13, but he averaged, and this not tennis. This not boxing or one-on-one sports. 6 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. You look in the box score. He was 3 for 8. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. But he plus 13. Oh, see? He plus 13. And they reference that as a thing. Like, yes, he play hard. But it's a lot of people play hard. But for some reason, they like him. It's a lot of guys hustle and do. I can name a lot of guys that hustle. The guy, Javon Carter, he hustles and do a lot of stuff. They don't talk about him like that, who played Phoenix. Maybe he don't make – Alex Caruso do make sometimes some good plays. But that don't reference him to get no $10 million. He's shaky with the ball. You're right. He can't set up offense. You 100% right about it, Highsmith. You 100% right. And I hate to seem like I'm dogging him, but I'm just using reference when people say these plus minuses and first thing they go to numbers. When I'm talking sports, when I'm out and about and somebody having a conversation with me, and the minute, if I'm talking sports and we having a debate about players and we talk about the game, the minute the first thing come out of somebody's mouth and say something about a plus minus, I already know what type of person that, I mean, not plus minus, they throw numbers out. I'm already, that's right. Go by the eye test. Go by the eye test. Yes, Patrick is way over him any day. Patrick Beverley, way more. So that's another thing. Patrick, you can't compare Patrick Beverley. Look at the impact Patrick Beverley getting other players' face. People talked about Patrick Beverley. King Tone was good. 198, Thief 198 was good. People, you know when you respect them, have you anybody? When you see when they play Phoenix, you see when they play Houston, you see when they play Denver, you see when they play anyone. Have you ever heard anyone say anything about Alex Caruso? Yo, man, he's good, man. He this and that. Patrick Beverley be in these guys' heads, man. He be in these guys' heads. He changes things. He made life hell for Devin Booker. He changes things. That's a difference. You could see his difference, like, wow. You seen Avery Bradley difference when he's on guys. You heard Kyrie Irving said he's the toughest guy to ever guard me, Avery Bradley. You see these things. Them boys, what up? What I think about Mac McCone? I don't really think much about him. I don't think he's going to even make the team, to be honest. He said he's going, oh, I think he's better than Caruso. Well, he's more, that's what I'm saying. He can jump. Now, he dunks on people. I ain't going to say he's better. I don't know. I ain't going to say he's better. But if he's so good, he would have got drafted, though. So you got to keep that in mind, too. I'm not going to pound on Caruso like that. But the point I just wanted to show, I remember, I don't know if some of you guys age. When Kobe Bryant was going through his rape case and going through shit, Kobe Bryant said, yo, I don't care nothing about the outside noise. Kobe Bryant said, at the end of the day, for my career, he said, what my peers think of me matters. What your peers think of you. And that is the truth. I've been around NBA players. You want they respect what they think about you. The fans can say what they want. The same thing even with rappers. Rappers might not care what I may have to say, but another rapper may call them trash. It's gonna hurt them more. Your peers is what, and you know basketball talk. I've been around guys and I hear them talk about people. They ain't gonna say it in public. But if you be around NBA players, they're like, this is garbage. Nah, just that they will say that. I would love to get Rudy Gay and Melo. That'd be perfect. It's your peers, man. When them guys were talking about yo Kobe, man, this that stuff, your peers. If you good, people gonna talk about you. When Lou Williams, Lou Williams played in the league for years. Lou Williams went on a podcast and they was like, yo, defender. He brought up Jamario Jones. The Lakers had him on a 10-day contract. He said, yo, the guy like, yo, I already know what you're gonna do. I'm gonna be in your ass. You're gonna be. He had real defense. Even you start seeing people, even with the guy the Lakers had, he was nothing on offense. But he played real deep. You could see guys like Bruce Bowen defense. You could see they Bruce Bowen defense. Yeah, I like Otto Porter. When your peers, that's how you know. I ain't never heard not one person say anything about Alex Caruso defense. You hear all this. I don't hear nobody talk about his game or nothing. I never, not one time, and I hear people talk about other players, tweet about other players. Yo, that player, Roger Bell, exactly. People, when you want respect from your peers in anything you're doing, I'm pretty sure people respect that. Like films, he into stock market, right? Now, if somebody else that's in the stock market say respect him, like, oh nah, films is he the guy. Go talk to him about and they give him a thumbs up about his knowledge of the stock. That I guarantee you, he will feel he got stamped. That's like basically getting stamped. Like when they say like another rapper stamped somebody, like Bonzi Wells, Ruben Patterson, Kobe stamped them dudes. Even though Kobe killed them and stuff, but Kobe like, yo, he stamped Tony Allen. I never heard not one person stamp Caruso yet, man. Y'all keep saying he could defend. Y'all mix hustling with defender is two different things. He's a hustle player. Don't get me wrong. He do hustle. And I appreciate that. But people say he one of the best defenders. Look at the numbers. Sometimes the numbers be numbers you can't. Just watch the game, man. Watch the game. Anytime you in any field and you get stamped by a person in that field, it means more. If I'm right on films, you into the stock market. You into the stock market. One of them guys that's into the stock market stamp you and say, yo, bro, know his shit. If I say, bro, know his shit, what will be more satisfying to you? If anybody else, whatever y'all into, if y'all into a video gaming, if y'all into gaming, and I watch one of y'all play, y'all into video gaming, y'all some gamers, and I say, oh, he's good. Another gamer say that, it means more. Exactly. When you stand by your peers, it's a whole nother level. Alex Caruso been in I never seen nobody stamp him yet. I ain't seen nobody stamp. I don't hear people talk. People got Twitter. You don't hear people talk about him on Twitter. None of that. He even said it. He said he feel like he's a meme, and he don't want to be looked at as a meme. But they call him the white mamba, the bald mamba, the goat. The goat? Like come on. Like the goat. Alex the goat. What? The black mamba. The this and that, the bald mamba, the bald eagle, this, that. He got like 12 nicknames. I ain't hear him not one time get stamped. You hear all the time Jason Tatum gets stamped. You heard Jaylen Brown got stamped. Marcus Smart gets stamped. How many times you hear players sit there, they stamp Marcus Smart? I ever heard what's his name say that? Westbrook. Westbrook, like, yo, yeah, he's a good player. He go hard this and that third, but when him and Westbrook got into it. You can see when the guy's making a difference, making it uncomfortable for guys on defense. You can see it. You can see it. Westbrook said when Marcus Smart got at Westbrook one game. So, he said, when next time we played him? Westbrook said, when next time we played him? Marcus Smart got at him. The next time they played, Westbrook got off that game. Marcus Smart still was there battling against him. A lot of guys stamped Kuzma. How many? Who all remember when Kuzma played his first year? The NBA guys was stamping him. Players were stamping him like crazy. Stamping cool. Oh, he good. Oh, he this, he that. Kevin Durant stamped Lonzo. We all heard Kevin Durant stand. He said, "I understand why people don't think Lonzo good." He said, "Lonzo good." So you guys have to look deep into basketball, man. Guys have to look deep into basketball. Is a you have to look at it in the whole. You look at it, you just look at a guy. Oh, he shoot 40%. He's good. Let's sign him. Let's get this that. Like no, these guys getting paid. Not none of them so-called snipers did anything in the playoffs. Joe Harris did nothing. Bertans did nothing. Furkan Kuzma, a lot of them guys didn't do anything who's supposed to be these snipers. Didn't do nothing. Pac-Man was good. These guys ain't do shit in the playoffs. Wide open, couldn't do nothing. Give me a player that's good. That can get his own shot. He can knock down the jump. I'm not saying a jumper is a bad. I would like a guy who can shoot a jump shot. It's good to shoot a jump shot. But do other things too. Be a good player. I ain't saying you have to be great at everything, but be good. Like a guy like Terrence Ross, he get you playing slashing, alley-oops, run the floor, mid-range jump shot. He fake pump fake. KCP got the ball. If he wasn't wide open, a guy in his face, he couldn't shake him off and get a shot off. I seen plenty of times KCP got the ball late in the shot clock, a defender on him. He had to throw up some like a Hail Mary. Why? Exactly. To be solid. Look at PJ Tucker. He gets stamped. Oh, you hear guys talk about him. Oh, I want him on my team. All you gotta do is watch the game, man. Don't read no. You can read the basic stats. He shot 4 for 20. Those stats, okay, cool. But them plus minuses and all that stuff there, like, come on, man. Thank you. PJ Energy, you said it right, Films. You said it right. People think that we hate on him. It's not that nobody hate on Caruso. It's that the real guys who know the game can see that. You guys trying to convince us to see something that's not there. Westbrook is good. See, the key is the Lakers need Westbrook to play good for 40 minutes and Bron AD and just to bring us home. Westbrook problem was Westbrook always was good. And at the end of the game, he shoot you out and was taking a lot of bad shots. That's why Kevin Durant, he took a lot of bad shots and he was shooting them out the game where he could have been passing the ball or getting good shots. That was his problem. He go hard, he play one way, but one thing, Bron, I'm taking the ball out of his hand. He start that wild madman stuff. They taking the ball out of his hand. They're not gonna clash. They're not gonna clash. Westbrook respect Bron, but his Gotti. But his Gotti was good. And everybody hit that like button. You didn't hit the like button. And subscribe. If you guys didn't subscribe, please subscribe. But y'all have to know the game. When you respect somebody, it's just different. That respect holds it's a whole nother level with things. You look back at guys and you see And see, the thing, Paul George and them didn't care. Paul George was always kind of shaky in the playoffs too. So Russ kept going crazy. Paul George wasn't the guy that ain't like Kawhi or nothing. Yeah, when you respect the guys that's different, he gonna be different. He going they could easily take the ball out of his hand in LA. Bron and them will take the ball. He start that wild stuff. They put him right off the ball. Bron ain't stupid. Once they see the game getting out of hand and he start that stuff, they couldn't do that in OKC. Because number one, Durant couldn't bring the ball up. So he wasn't able to do it. And Durant played like, you know what I mean? How Bron not a liability? How Bron a liability? You guys talk about JJ Redick and these guys like that. JJ Redick couldn't get off the bench in Dallas. Lakers need guys. Melo can ball. Rudy Gay can ball. If AD plays center, you need a big small forward like a Otto Porter. Otto Porter big, 6'8", long arms. You don't want no small three. If you got Bron playing a 4 and AD the 5, you want a big three in case somebody have to double or switch off of a big man. It will help AD. And like I said, the only problem Melo going to LA is if Dame and Chauncey Billups go hard and say they want Melo back, I think Melo will go back. Because Melo said he always respect Dame. Melo was out of this league. Melo was out. The Lakers ain't want nobody wanted Melo. Dame went hard for Melo. Hard. They even cut a player to open up a roster spot to get Melo. And Melo, see, Melo went back again for short money. So he played good the first year with them, got short money, and got short money again. Yeah, I would like DeMar DeRozan, but when I'm hearing that Alex Irvin was good, I'm hearing Stacey Jones, Ariza, Malik was good. I'm hearing he may go to the Knicks. I don't think he's not taking no $5 million. I don't see DeRozan taking no $5-6 million. If he do that, I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked. I'm not saying he won't, but who knows? That could be part of the plan too. Why if AD plays center, put him at the 3 and then get an outside shooter at the 2. Thank you, Cliff. Thank you. You need versatile players. Thank you. You have athletes, versatile players, you good. Come on, you NBA is a lot of switching, a lot of recovering. You got to run out on 3-point shooters. If you slow or you don't have an athletic bone in your body and you can't recover off switches, you're going to get exposed quick in the NBA. You're going to get exposed quick. And I don't get why people telling 7-footers you got to shoot 3-point shots. So now you got 5 people out there shooting low percentage shots. What happened to cutting, getting easy layups? What happened to guy on the post shooting a little short jump hook, a 5-footer? Why that's wrong? Why that's not good? Oh, and this was really got me mad with Trevor Lane and that guy Ron Gutterman. I hate to even say it, and I watched them because I love sports. They sat there and said, go look at their video when they talked about they got a video with Rudy Gay and Carmelo Anthony. Rudy Gay had a good year. Well, for his age and his role, ain't no average Rudy Gay. He had like average like 11 points. He shot like 39% from 3. He was just good. He hit a lot of big. His last game, he had 20. He played good in that play-in game. His last NBA game, he had 20 points. He played good, and they when they got eliminated. Rudy Gay had a good year. for his age, his role, and whatever. Melo had a good year, averaged 30 points. I mean, 13 points. Them guys on the show sat there. I ain't gonna say Trevor Lane. This idiot Ron Guttleman said, "Yeah, at this time, at this point in their career, they minimum salary type player." But this is the sickening part about it. You saying they age, but they both. Portland had a better record than the Lakers. So Melo, it's not like Melo was on a bum team and he just put up empty stats. Melo averaged 13 points, shot 40 from three, shot 80-something% from the free throw line. Forget his age, his production. Rudy Gay had a good solid year too. And you sit there and say at their age, and they point, no, you said at this point in their career, they minimum. Why they got they age don't have nothing to do with what their production is. Yeah, they might take a minimum contract to win, but their production is more than minimum. But you say Alex Caruso is an $11 million a year player. These guys both had better years in them. So Alex Caruso, $11 million player. He averaged 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Both of them guys averaged double-figure points and highly productive on their team. Was on solid teams, but they minimum. So they $2 million player. He's $11 million player, $11 million player. They're $2 million player. How? Age don't have nothing to do. Kyle Lowry is around their age. They're the same age Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry about to get $30 million. What's his name? 34. Mike Conley, 34 years old. They say he may get 3 years, 75 million. So don't say age. You productive, you productive. Cliff, you play ball, Cliff, you play overseas, okay. Like now I respect it more if they sat there and say, them guys will take them. Like I said, I think Melo and Rudy Gay will take a minimum deal, but I won't say they worth it. Now, if you don't go worth and what they take is two different things. Totally two different things. What they worth and what they take. Yeah, it's two different things. He said he don't watch any games. I remember, I'm glad you brought Mark Trudell. I remember, do you guys remember Mark Trudell said Alex Caruso was better than Lou Williams? Mark Trudell said, he said Alex Caruso was better than Lou Williams. Matt Moses was good, bro. He said this was not this year. He said it last year. He said it last year. This right the time we played. This is right before the pandemic ended. When Lakers was at that home spring when they played the Bucks, the Nets, and the Clippers. It was right before that, and they was saying a matchup with the Clippers. He said Alex Caruso is a better. I went in on him. I went in on him. He said Alex Caruso is a better player than Lou Williams. He's sick. He's sick. And my thing is, like I said, I'm not here to bash. I remember that too, King Tone. I remember they say he's better than Lonzo. That's what I'm saying. That it gets frustrating when people say stupid stuff and overrate somebody. CP3 not going to LA. I remember that, King Tone. And see, my thing is this. Like I said, I'm not here to bash, but I just hate when somebody says stupid stuff and stuff that's not true. Now, like I said I think Melo and Rudy Gay will take minimum deals. Or is a chance, but look at their production, no way. No way. You look at their production, no way. Now, if them guys was 30 years old If them guys was 30 years old and they don't care about no ring, they getting more money on that market. Right now, they looking at as playoff teams. That's it. Teams where they could win. Yeah, but I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button. I'm about to log off. I got to make a run. I didn't realize this late. See people calling me, man. I'm about to go out. Damn, fucking late. I'm about to go get dressed and go run out or wash up, get fly. It's the weekend. Y'all know I don't do Fridays. I never. This is like my second time doing a Friday. But I'm always out. I'm going out right now. About to get dressed, do my thing. About to get fly. Y'all know how I do. But I appreciate everybody. Hit that like button before y'all step out. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Y'all ain't subscribed. I see you guys tomorrow. Peace.